What is up, guys? Amp here, bringing you my very first actual Battlefield 3 commentary. I had my beta commentary, which I will link to at the end of this video as well, but my first full retail game, uh, my first one ever. You know, it was not a bad game, especially starting off with a kill right away. But overall, two kills right away. Overall, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. This is going to be sort of my impressions video, and I'm going unscripted for this. I have some ideas in my head, and I have some stuff I want to talk about with the game specifically, but overall, I'm just going to go for it. Let's talk about this game and specifically first. This is after a couple hours campaign, after the midnight launch. So I'm sort of used to the game, but not used to the multiplayer playstyle yet. Obviously, I played the beta a bit, so I know how to play with some of these weapons. But as you can see, I go on one or two pretty good sprees in this game. But overall, I came in really late. As you can see, the score is pretty lopsided. Our teams are pretty lopsided, and we're getting dominated. So unfortunately, it wasn't a great overall game, but my score was held up okay, and I felt like it was decent enough to show, even though it wasn't like a beast mode first game. I do have better ones since then. I actually had a pretty good one just before I started recording this commentary today, so hopefully I'll be able to get those posted up soon. It's a lot of fun playing with the full squad and running in there with a lot of helicopters and tanks and stuff, and straight up rolling on kids when playing Rush, just getting those bomb sites right away. It's a lot of fun to play this game with some teammates. Now, with that being said, most games are. You go into Call of Duty, Halo, most of the first-person shooters out there, third-person shooters like Gears, you're going to want some teammates that you know and that you can play well with. I mean, not necessarily that you know, but the ones you can play well with and have a good time. Now, having a good time means different things to a lot of different people, but in this case, when it comes to Battlefield, it's like just having that guy that you can pretty much count on spawning on, because that's a big part of this game and a big part of squads is that you can squad spawn. You can spawn any of your squad mates anywhere on the battlefield, which is amazing. But that's a big thing about Rush, especially since you're pushing up across the map and you want to spawn on people, and it's really important to have that solid teammate ready to go when you're ready to spawn back in. Now, with that being said, you also have circumstances where your teammate's getting shot at just as you're spawning, and then you get sort of lit up as soon as you spawn. But other than that, it's a good system. And right here, I get sort of lost because I mean it's the first time playing this map, so whatever. So yeah, overall impressions. I want to get to that. Like I said, I'm having fun with the game, but there's some things that I want to gripe about. Obviously, I'm not a Battlefield guy to start with, so these things are probably things that have been worked out and smoothed out and are the most polished they can be for Battlefield 3, excluding what they're going to do for Battlefield 4, obviously. But things, basically, I feel like in Call of Duty, I hate to sort of do the comparison thing here, but everybody else is doing it, and that's sort of like the only basis we have to go off of besides realism, being out there in the field. So obviously I feel like this is the most realistic game, but at the same token, I feel like you don't have as much control over your character as you do in Call of Duty or Halo or any of the other first-person shooters that I play. A big, I bet some of you guys know what I'm talking about. In Call of Duty and stuff, you get the drop shot going. A lot of people don't like that, but if you get that control down, that control of your character, your model, and sort of, I know a lot of people complain about Black Ops and the hitboxes and stuff, but in this game, the hitboxes they're sort of ridiculous. Not necessarily like you get shot around corners and stuff, but they're just your character's so slow. Even when sprinting and stuff, it feels like you just get lit up no matter what. You really just can't get into cover unless you're already there, if you know what I mean. So I feel like it's a lot tougher to sort of survive situations that you would normally be able to get out of if you were playing Call of Duty. So that's a little frustrating to me. Obviously, just because I'm a COD player, but overall, it's a small thing, and I'm getting used to it. I'm staying alive a lot more, just keeping close to cover when I can. Obviously most of these maps are gigantic. But sorry about that little glitch there. Hopefully the audio's doing okay still. Um, yeah, that's another thing with some of my capture stuff. Battlefield games, since they got to get recorded live along with like Gears games and that sort of thing, since there's no theater mode, sometimes the video will be a bit glitchy because it has to render a whole bunch all at once when I get these things captured um, during and after the games, because it's sort of like a DVR. Anyways, impressions of the game, vehicles. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the vehicles. Obviously, they're a really cool part of the game, I guess. It's cool to sort of get a squad together and start using some helicopter support and hopping in a tank and riding around. But overall, when you're running around as an infantry unit, you're just getting laid out most of the time, and it's frustrating as well. So, over I enjoy TDM. Let's just say that. If they can fix the spawns, how they're so random right now, and you spawn with the enemy and stuff like that. If they can fix the spawn system for regular TDM, I will be happy with this game. Completely content. I still enjoy Rush and Conquest and all that enough, but overall, TDM's my game type right now. But obviously, if you got a good squad, you can do anything you want. So that's it, guys. Obviously, I rambled a little bit more than I planned on, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys check out Battlefield 3, and I will probably be hosting an open lobby pretty soon. See you guys there.